And we're live for live stream 288. And we're going to reset our account. So right click, edit account, reset. We want to keep the history. Uncheck the clear history box. Yes, new account. So couldn't have been here earlier because of our job. Oh, certainly missed a bit of a breakout there. Couldn't have been here earlier. So we'll have a look at the markets, see where they are. Currently the range on NQ is 167 points, which is pretty low. On ES, looking at 32.50. Over on gold, pretty okay range at 83 points. So we're looking at a market that has a tight range. Imagining this market's not going to trend, I wouldn't think. Let's have a look at the 5 minute. Let's see, the point of control sitting at the 337s. Pretty tight range, as we said. 21 337s. We can see that on the 2 minute chart here on the right. Heading to the top of the range. Heading towards higher day. Who knows, this may provide a decent sell opportunity. So let's go back. Let's go back down to the 10-second chart. Let's see. We are in a somewhat bullish. We're above the VWAP. It just broke out of the Bollinger Band there. Did we make new highs a day? No, we did not. Higher day, looking at 405. Let's go with a range strategy. Let's see how that's going to work out. What would be the best range? I can't use that range strategy, or can I?
Order submitted. Order filled.
Looking at move down to 64.25. 64.25. $96.50. That means I got in. I'm a poor entry on my part. So we've come down to this moving average. Seem to be finding support there, which is not what I'm looking for. Well, I'm going to leave it alone. If it stops me out, so be it. So be it. We'll say 64.25. Seems despite the low range, market's continuing higher. Current high to low range 167. Nice. Close below that 86. That's not what we want to see. Want to see follow through off that candle. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Seems this market wants to grind. Series of higher lows. What is that yellow line? What is that? Oh, I don't need to do all of that. All I've got to do these stubborn buyers are still here. All I have to do is double click it and it's going to load the indicator. Horizontal line. Oh, it's just a line. Okay, interesting. I've got all these texts. Can I select multiple? Oh, looks like I can. Remove them all. See, we've come down to that moving average again. Buyers have stepped in. From the 82s all the way up to the 90s. Interesting. Wonder ruler line So I imagine that line is the most recent line. So let's get rid of all of this. My word, these charts were pretty heavy. Remove. Again, we've come down to that moving average. Again, having difficulties. It's really interesting. Really interesting. I can't believe the entry was that poor. 6 points difference. Such a poor entry. Unbelievable. I wouldn't have thought it would have been that poor. Let's hope we can reject the moving average from below and continue to the downside. Taking these trades on a 10-second chart, but they certainly do take their time to resolve. Should have been a 1-to-1. In terms of risk reward, but due to the poor entry, just risking a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, we're gonna have to keep 477. Oh, that's not right. I think line 408. Oh no. Start that over again. Let's see, what is it? 408, so we can remove all those. And we'll remove all those. Click apply. And the only line on the chart is this line. So let's see. Let us see. Target's in a difficult area. Let's see. 96.50. And if we take 6 off, it brings us to 90.50. A new strategy is born. Who knows? This has a long way to go to get to target. We're at the lower Bollinger. We need to get to 64.25. That's into these lows here. Let's see. Yeah, these seem to be the obvious lows. Almost a bit of a double bottom here. Made slightly lower low for pushing higher. Zero guarantees of success. Certainly with the market being a tight range, if we can get to target, I'll be looking for longs to go the other way. I don't understand this. Let's see. I should have been short up at 86. Oh, no wonder. Oh my word. No wonder. No wonder. I should have been short 86. Target at 72.25. The target would have been hit. I would have been short. Should have been short up here. Where did I go short? I went short over here. Let's see. Should have been short on. What candle's that? The 15. Yep, should have been short here. So price has got down to 65. 3 ticks from target. Like I said, the true target should have been 72. No. Am I pushing my luck here? A bad entry at a bad place. Price has come within 3 ticks of target. I'll tell you what. I'm going to move my stop down. No. I'll just move it down to break even. I may get stopped out here, but let's take a reset. It's poor overall on my part. See, we're not going lower. Off this big candle.
Stop filled.
Understandably stopped out. Oh, I actually got long.
Order filled.
Goodness me. A bit late there. Looking for 87.75. 87.75. Bad entry. 65.50. 65.50. Turn the executions off. Hold on, how did I... Hold on. Oh, I might break even. Let's have a look at the 5s. So ran into the highs, pulled back, seen pull back. Let's go back over to the 10s. Goodness me, should have been short, should have hit target. Oh, hold on a second here, wrong chart. Running into that moving average. Around about the 82s. Seeing that pull back down to the 78s. So we need to break this moving average here to get to the 87s. Moving average could prove itself to be dynamic resistance. Hoping it's not. You can see currently we break even because of the loss earlier. Oh my word. How close was that? 87.50? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Got to 87.50. Got to stay calm here. No matter how disappointed we are. How disappointed we are. One tick away. Goodness me. That's how poor the entry was. Like, why is that 9.5? And this is, doesn't account for that. So say I got in 76.50. Got in at say 78. That's 2 points. That's 11.50. So why is this stop so much? That battery's low. See now that 82 could act as a resistance around that 83. You can see the donkey and channel come all the way down there. So what's that based off? Got a moving average on the donkey and channel. Not good. We'll stay patient here, but not feeling that confident at the moment. Let's see on the 2-minute chart. You can see that big wick there on that 2-minute over there. Stops down at these pullback lows. Targets below these most recent highs. Point of control is below us. Current higher day sits at 405. Trading at 79 at the moment. Interesting. Need to get through this moving average and break this donkey and channel. Sitting around at 82s. There we go. Okay, let's go for the run. Let's go for the run of the highs. Need to break the highs by a tick. Got a mid order sitting up there. All a mid order is market if touched. So I'm going to be waiting for all the contracts to fill. As soon as price gets there, it's just going to market me out.
Target filled.
There we go. See, with that mid order, because it markets out, that's probably why. Well, also commissions as well. We're only up 8, 7, 6, 7. Now we wait. So, like I said, market's in a bit of a tighter range. I'll be trading this. We're trading this. Like pretty much a range market. So once we get up to the upper Bollinger Band, start to look for a short. So I'll just wait now. The next trade in the series is always going to be a short, even if we got to lower. Always waiting for a short now. A breakout trend would be very costly. We'll have a look at the 5 minute. Let's see what the market's doing over here. So, we put in a lot of volume. Around the 317s to 345s. A lot of volume was conducted there. Currently have the point of control VU up in that area. Had some selling coming close to the highs, not quite the highs. Broke to new highs, more selling, made a higher low, low, higher low. Seeming that we want to attack the highs and make new highs in the day. There is a degree of risk if we want to break out. Have a look at the daily chart, bottom right hand side of the screen. Seems pretty clear here to the upside. Seems pretty clear. All the way up to, is that 584.50? What candles is 27th? Seeing that breakout. So, seeing that breakout there on the 5. Go back down to the 10s. On the 10s we can see there, pretty aggressive breakout. That was a previous high of day. Seeing that breakout there up to the 14s, 15s, 17s. Nice. Breakout higher day there, continuing, especially on the 5s. Range expansion on NQ. Current range on NQ, we're looking at 181.25. Came into the day at lunchtime, EST. Range was 167. Currently seeing at 181.25. Range still remains the same over on ES, sitting at 32.50. So pretty constricted range on our friends over at ES. Not quite breaking out with NQ. Seems that. Let's go back down to the 10s. Oh, okay, interesting. Is this going to be a false breakout? Yeah, let's take
Order
it.
filled.
I may end up paying for this, but let's see what this market. 94. Let's see. What's that? 94.75. 94.75. Looks like I'm going to pay for this. 423.75. 423.75. That's not the type of price action I want to see.
Order filled.
Just get out. Back down to break even. 423.75. I was up 8. Now I'm pretty much break even. Did you take an unnecessary loss there? That's going to be the question. Oh, that's going to be the question.
Order filled.
Back in short. Looking for 97.50. 97.50. Where's the stop? 21.75. 21.75. $97.50. Again, got a mid order sitting out there. Market if touched. Oh my word. This is a previous high of day. So this previous higher day could actually act as a support and send this market higher. I just noticed it. I've actually just written it right there. Prev what? Previous higher day. Goodness me. I'm almost betting against. I'm betting against this previous higher day. I'm actually betting against it. I'm betting against it holding as a support. Let's see. Down to 98. Come on. Let's go. Got down as low as...
Target filled.
There we go. Up 11. So this loss through here was my intervention. And I've lost 7 there. Well, more than 7. I lost like over 8. Because it took me down to break even. And that was me not following the plan. Because the stop would have been up at 20... I believe it was 23. Target down at 94. So instead of gains, I've took a loss and only managed to gain slightly more because this trade has had greater profits. So I need to not intervene in trades. I think I'm going to have to define that as a success metric. Disregard a P&L and simply focus on execution and not interfering with trades. I think that's something I'm going to be working on. Let's take a hands-off approach. Because ultimately interfering is fear of loss. That's the reason I'm interfering. I interfered here thinking, well, I was up 8. I didn't want to go negative if we were stopped out at 23. So thought I'd be saving P&L. Market turned around, would have hit target. So from an entry up at the 410s down to, I believe it was 94. With a pretty decent sized trade. Okay. So if we go back onto the 5s, that's looking like a false breakout there. Sort of thing you'd probably see on a day where the range is pretty tight relative to the instrument. A day like today, 181 points on an instrument. Let's see what the ATR is on the daily. Daily ATR on NQ. More recently, we're looking at 509 points. Less than about 50%. There's still plenty of time to go. Still have just over 3 hours to market close. So certainly we can get up towards that daily range of 510 points essentially. POC sitting down at the 337s. Coming into the lows around the 360s, 365. Let's go have a look at the 10s. Bollinger Band's in a perfect place. 360s, 365s. Good stuff. Don't want to see the reverse before we get to the Bollinger though. Really good stuff here from the 417s. Wow. Really good stuff here. Where is VWAP? Oh, VWAP's all the way down here. I think I probably need to change VWAP a little bit. I need to make it a bit more prominent. So let's see, auto flow VWAP. Let's make it obnoxiously large. Let's put it at 8. Let's see. I may need to change the color of VWAP. Let's. Oh, hold on. Oh, goodness me. It's not quite set up the way I wanted it to. I was looking for a buy down there, but it's not quite set up the way I needed it to. Why has that not? Huh? Why has my VWAP not changed? Color? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, I know what it is. Auto flow VWAP. Let's change it back to forest green. Apply. Let's see if we can make a new low and set back up for a potential long. Currently VWAP's sitting around up. The VWAP's different. Let's figure this out. Oh, that's regular trading hours. These are electronic trading hours. Okay. We'll go with that explanation. If we go have a look at the twos, you can see broke above the highs. Couldn't quite sustain momentum above the highs. Had us selling into these 60s. Brief buying across these two candles from the 55s up to the 79s. Come on, are you really not going to give me a setup? Ah, it's a bad setup this one's going to be. Oh, no. It's almost too far from the lows. 55 up to 79. It's too far. I've got to just not take this trade. Let's wait for a revisit of the Bollinger Band. Market's in a bit of a problematic place at the moment. You can see we've come into this area, and this area we've got a lot of wick, lots of wicks here, lots of buyers holding up the sellers. And if we were to, let's see if we go back, let's see what else we're going to find. So if we go back, incorporate, you can see there, you can see it acts as a bit of a resistance, retested, resisted, broke through there, tested, rejected, tested, rejected, finally broke through, found support, finding support again, broke the lows but finding support again, which is interesting. Certainly interesting. Definitely thinking about taking a long, but 86.50. I'm going to leave it alone. Going to leave it alone. Now, oh, there's only 2 objects on this chart, so it's not too bad. Looks like that long would have been a great pick. Let's see where the long would have taken me. So it would have been a long at 76.75 with a target up at 89.25. So let's see. Of course, I'm not going to take it, but for reference purposes. It's a wrong color. That is a wrong color. Should be lime. Where is it? Where is lime? So I wonder if you could sync this across all charts. Oh, hold on. NQ all charts. Apply. NQ all charts. Apply. Wouldn't be taking it, but let's see. I'm actually waiting for this market to, let's see what we would need to from this market. Waiting for this market to go down to the lower Bollinger again. See if there's any opportunities down there. Also going to put an alert over at the 89.25. You know, this is really tempting, especially at these discounted prices, to take the long with a stop down at, what's the stop? 64.50. Stops at 64.50. But I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to stick with just trading a Bollinger. Put an alert down at 64.50. Of course, if we don't get there, if we do get to 64.50, not taking a trade, in hindsight, of course, it's going to seem valid. $70. That's made a new low. Good work not taking out. Seeing price would have gone to the stop there and not get to that target. So good work staying out. Good work. Starting to see the contraction of the Bollingers here. They're speeding towards each other. Upper Bollinger, lower Bollinger. Contraction in volatility through this consolidation. Okay, so we're below that. We're below the Bollingers here. Made new lows. So I'm looking for longs. Starting to see the Bollingers open up. Seeing a bit of expansion away. Gonna look at the 5s. Trading at the 55s. Point of control down at 37 seems viable. Plus we've got the VWAP sitting down at 32s. Quite a bit of potential support down here. Looking back at the 10s. See what See what this market wants to do here. I don't believe this is a candle that's going to set up. No, it's not. Just have to wait. Guess the market wasn't ready. Market wasn't ready to go higher. Seems to be going a while here on the twos. Let's have a look at it on the tens. Let's have a look at the twos. Over on the twos. Back inside as expected. Got the 37s. Got the 200. Interesting. Trying to find comfort below this wick low here. Down at 56. Current range should still be 181. It is. Current range on ES 3250. Still remains 83.8. Well, no. A slight increase in range on gold. Only slightly. 83.8. Let's have a look. Okay, might get something here. Let's see what this market wants to do. Nope. Into the 40s. Seems like the run to the point of control is on the cards. Down at 337s. Yeah, well, the things that sometimes seem inevitable tend to sometimes not be the case.
Order filled.
Long conditions met. Stop is down at 39.75. Not ideal, as it's slightly above the point of control. Target's up at 69.50. It's less than ideal, but follows the system. Retesting that moving average. Oh, goodness me. Is the moving average going to be the end? Is it going to send me like 5k into the negative? I guess so. Let's see. Yeah. Guess that moving average. Yep, that moving average. Pretty much a perfect test of that moving average. Up at 65. Taking us all the way down. Really interesting. Violent break of the lows. So it should come down to stop. Should come down to my stop here. Quite a lot of volume on that move down through the lows. No way we're going to be this close to
Stop filled.
No way we're going to be that close to the point of control and not get there. Down 4. Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Order filled.
Let's see. Stop is 37. What? Essentially 38. $66.25. Nope, not working. I'm gonna be stopped.
Stop filled.
Oh, hold on.
Order filled.
Another setup there. Looking for 58. $27.25. Oh, great. Fell out of bed with that volume there. A lot of volume there to the downside.
Stop filled.
Have a look at the 5. So, bit of a fake out of the highs. Now coming into the regular trading hours lows. We've got the pre-market lows. Really interesting stuff. Oh, great. Take up the hold range, why don't you? $22 up to $30.
Order filled.
Of course, getting at the very highs. Anyway, let's see where the target is. Target is 49.50. 15.75.
Stop filled.
What am I missing? Clearly missing something here.
Order filled.
$17.25. $73.
Target filled.
Finally. We only down 33. Goodness me. Tell you what I'm going to do. take a long. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the twos. So we broke these lows, came into the regular trading hours lows. Finding buyers in the regular trading hours lows here. Was that a value area low as well? It's a value area. Okay, let's see. So about to see a break there. To buy here would be being pretty aggressive. It's not a setup. Oh, hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Oh, hold on. Let's think about this. Ah, come on. Missed it. Or did I?
Order filled.
This is rather aggressive on my part. 338. This is not part of the Bollinger strategy. It is not. 8, 10, 25. 8, 10, 25. Is that right? No, it's 325. It's 325. Are we really going to risk that much on a strat that we have no idea if it's going to work? We break 22.25. I'm adjusting my stop to break even. It's that simple. 22.25, stop's going to break even. May not be that lucky. Come on. It looks heavy. Oh, hold on. What was that? Oh, there we go. Stops at break even. Oh, why have you deleted my stop? Fuck me.
Order submitted.
There. What was the original target? 38. Original target's up at 38.
Order submitted.
Come on, at least get to the VWAP. Stop would have been down at 1025. No, 325. Gonna be stopped out, it looks like.
Order filled.
Yep, stopped out. What? Oh.
Order cancelled.
I'll just have to wait for the Bollingers to come into play. That wasn't a true trade, but at the end of the day, I was up 11. I was up 11. It's the only thing. So the VWAP, not the VWAP, the point of controls moved down to the 324. Currently where we're trading was up at the 37s. It's moved down to the 24s. Oh my word, imagine this gets to the 38s. I'm going to be a little bit annoyed, but it wasn't part of the original plan going in. Plan was to trade Bollingers, so can't be too upset that I was trailed out for break even. Let's go see if we get to 38. Goodness me. Oh my word. Got to 38. Oh, goodness me. We got to 38. Wow. Got to 38.50. Definitely got to 38. Goodness me. Okay. Not going to be too disappointed. That wasn't part of the plan anyway. So. Oh, wow. It's just something to bear in mind. Let's go look at the 5-minute chart. Let's see what's happening. So we've come down to this lower end of the range. Regular trading hours lows. Seeing buyers take the market higher here, which is interesting. Interesting. Testing the upper Bollinger. See, that was a really good. Was a really good long. Really good long. Let's Don't know why I had to come back to break even. Oh well. Does that qualify? No. Not quite. That doesn't qualify. Need this market higher. Maybe up to 45. Maybe an interesting area. Goodness me, look out. Oh my word. Wow. That long now. Certainly feeling terrible. Look at that long. Had a good long down here at the 95s. Now we're up at the 52s. Had another good long over here, but prices came back and took us out. The wrong side. So had a lot of volume on this candle. 4 candles away. Okay. Am I going to be grinding on the wrong side? That's what the problem might be. Am I going to be grinding on the wrong side of the market? Because I'm supposed to be looking for shorts up here. Are we going to pop these highs? May not. Hold on. I'm going to make a new high. 49.25. Doesn't look good. Let's go down there, get some strength. See if we can get 49.75 here. 49.75. Okay, let's go attack the highs up at 50s. Let's see the 53s. Let's see if we can hold the 53s. No, it doesn't look like it wants to do that. 47.25s. Yeah, broke those lows. Okay, interesting. Putting in some volume there. Point of control sitting down at 24s. Having difficulties around this 200 period on the 2-minute chart. Okay, interesting. Don't take the whole range now. Oh my gosh, she's going to take the whole range.
Order filled.
Nah. Hold on, what's going on here? Okay. Okie dokie, let's see. Stop. Where's the stop? Stop's up at 56. 56. Where's the target? Target is down at 31.25.
Target filled.
Oh my word. I didn't get the right target. Didn't get the right target. Target's all the way down here, down at the VWAP.
Order filled.
31.25. Said 56. I'm going to try and get the target. Who knows? This may prove itself to be a fatal mistake. So I've got back in where I got out. Looking to see if I can get that target. Down at 31.25. Thing is, it's already come down to that VWAP, so is it going to retest it? Essentially, it's 3 points. Risk reward is well off on that. And the longer we go and not head down to that, the more likely it is that we won't get to it. Because we seem to be putting in higher lows and higher lows. Good old FOMO. Our good friends over at FOMO. Let's make sure the narrative is correct. 56 is a correct narrative. Looking for a retest of that VWAP. Down at 31.25. Bank to 9. Of course, it comes down to my entry. Find support there. Of course, the buyer's coming at my entry at 34.25. Take us up to 38. Let's see a move down to 31.25 here. Increasingly unlikely at the moment. Let's have a look at the twos. See, that's quite a big wick there. Execution errors. Definitely a psychological issue there. Trying to get those 3 points may end up costing 22. What's going on? We've been in this area for a while. Has a point of control shifted? I think it has. Oh, it flipping has. It's at 39 now. Golly. Oh, my word. Not good. Not good. It's not looking good. We just had a 2-minute close bullish there. See that 2-minute close bullish off the point of control. Retesting the 200. Break the highs 53. Go up to the 56s. Oh my word. Totally avoidable.
Stop filled.
Of course. Totally avoidable. Try to get those 3 points. End up paying. quickly that's gone through 63s. Is this going to be just breaking out? Let's have a look at this on a 5. Well, if this is going to go up to 83.
Order filled.
Going to take that as a false break. No reason to. No.
Order filled.
See, I'm now letting that trade take. I'm now letting that trade make me make even worse decisions now. That one trade, all it takes is a single trade. A single trade. Compounded.
Order filled.
You know what? This is just pure FOMO. Well, not FOMO. I'd consider this probably revenge more than anything. The fact that this short here didn't work.
Order filled.
Can work either. That's that one trade right there. Forever compounded. So it's a move down to 56. But why would it? Of course, you're going to come back down. Yeah, well, of course.
Order filled.
Huh? $49.50. $71.25. I was in a bit early there. 45.25. 45.25. 66. Of course, you're gonna find buyers down there, right? Is it 45.25? 45.25. It's not going to flip. It's going to hit start, man. It's pulled back. It's spaced out. Pulled back, based out. Golly.
Stop filled.
uh, mm, 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 mm. You know what?
Order filled.
Okay. $74.50. 47.25.
Target filled.
Back down to the VWAP. Outside the Bollinger. The slow market. Oh, you're joking. Hold on, what's going on? Oh, okay. About to get a potential long. Oh, actually got a long there.
Order filled.
Stops down at stops down at 45. I swear. Go down there, stop me out. 66.75. I'm just tired. I really am. I'll get 3 stops at break even. If I get stopped out, so be it. I'm really just tired. You know what? Let's just be ridiculous.
Stop filled.
Back to the waiting. Well, the target would have been 66.75.
Order filled.
And of course, you'd have got to the target. So I had a break even there. Probably a small loss, but would have got to the target. 82.25. Oh, sugar. I gotta get rid of this. Hold on. Stops down at 50.50. Of course, the trade I get out of does. The joys of trading. The joys of trading. A lot of volume on that candle. Of course, I don't take that to target. On these dumps. $82.25. $82.25. Probably need to see this above 59.25. Put an alert at 59.50. Stop still in focus here. Yeah, that looks like it may just be a stop out. Really need to clear this 57 pretty quickly. No, it's not doing it. Okay. So we wait. Okay, clear that 57. Let's go have a look at the 2-minute chart. In a bit of a range. Where's the POC? It's down at 39.75. Could imagine it's probably going to want to change over soon. Got low volume. Okay, got low volume where these wicks are. Somewhat favorable. That's favorable. It's favorable to the trade. Okay, got a new setup long. Target there is 82. Gonna keep the original target up at 82.25. Got a value area high sitting up there as well. Let's see. This range is a bit of a problem. This range that we've been in. Certainly a problem, but we'll see. We'll certainly see. Broke above those highs where the old sellers came in. Want to see it make a new high here. Want to see 72.50s. I'm going to put an alert over at 73. Want to see the backs of these bears broken. There we go, breaking the backs. Next up we're looking at is that 75.25. So I want to see price up at that 76.50. That's attacking these highs over here. Around at 75.25. Would like to also see those sellers taken out. Of course, they could come and drive the market back down, which they seem to be doing at the moment. Taking a hands-off approach. Well, looks like another stop out is on the cards. Let's go have a look at the 2 minutes, see what this looks like. Still in the range. Stops just above the 200. The entry is at the top of the range. I will leave it alone.
Stop filled.
Stopped up. Hmm.
Order filled.
Is that 25, 25, 66. Don't go breaking down now.
Target filled.
Okay. Guess the target was filled there. Oh, who could have guessed that? Oh my word, I'm down 72. What was my profits before then? Huh? Well, that's not right. Well, hold on a second here. There's no fucking way that's right. Hold on. Why was I filled at 50 fucking 2? What? Hold on. $46. 52. How in the what in the... Hold on. The target was 66. Why was I filled at 52? I was filled all the way down there. Oh, hold on. Oh, I missed the short. Would I have even taken that short? I suppose I could.
Order submitted.
Just in case it's a bit of a false move. Okay. Like, I can't believe that. I got 6.5. Got filled at 52 and the target's up at 66. What in the life, man? What the hell is going on? I don't fucking understand that. The spreads must have widened. That's probably what's happened. The spreads widened. Should have at least got 10 more points. 52. Oh my word. What in the Oh my word. Oh, don't do that now. Fuck. Oh, don't come all the way. Oh my God. Goodness me. No. Ah, no way. No way. If this comes down to 49.25, I might as well shut it down for today. If this gets down to 49.25, oh my word. So I don't get filled to the upside. I then miss a trade to the downside. Golly. And that would have been 34. Still not got to the 49.25. Holding out hope here that we could get up there and come back down. If we get to the 49.25, I'll have to cancel my order. There is a risk though. Oh, hold on.
Order filled.
Hold on. A bit late there. 85.75. 85.75. Stop down at 46. 46. So if we can get to target, I'm going to reverse take a short down to 49.25. I'm going to try to play both sides. See if I can pick up 17, and then see if I can then pick up essentially what with 34. So let's see. Come on. Come on. Do this. Don't do this. Oh, come on. Let's go have a look at the 2 minute. Let's see. So we came into that area. A lot of buying out of there. Golly. Target seems far away. It's about 10 points, but on a 10-second chart with this level of volatility, it seems far away. I don't know if I'm going to suffer the same BS where I don't get 10 of the points like we did over here. I don't understand how I won't feel that 66. I don't understand that. That's an absolute mystery. 82, 82.25. Just over 3 points away. 3.5 points from target. Zero guarantees of success. This, of course, could just force breakout and slam all the way down. Currently trading 76s, back down to about 10 points from target. So 17 plus 34, it's like 50. Oh, we got the value area high sitting at the A350s, A325s. Oh, come on. Come on. Jeez Louise. Fucking come on, man. Jeez. Oh, come on. How close did we get there? Like, don't even miss 83.25. 2 ticks from target. You can't make this up. 2 ticks from target. Okay, let's get to that 83.75 here. Oh my. Oh my god. Come on, let's get to this target. It's been long enough now.
Target filled.
Okay, great. Good stuff. Oh, hold on. Oh my word. Okay.
Order
Let's put a
submitted.
stop there. Yeah. Fill the rest of them. 49.25. $4.21. Whoop. Press escape. Control executions. I'll try that mean reversion short. Let's see if that's got anything. That can do anything for me. 5-minute chart. I'm not sure about that actually, bud. Yeah.
Order filled.
Let's take that off. So we'll be looking for a move down to 49. 421. Would actually be a break at a higher day. Actually, that could actually work actually. Let's think about this. 421 is above the higher day. That may be possible actually. Let's go back to that chart. I was a bit quick to get out there. I didn't fill all the contracts anyway. Looking for that 49.25. Let's see if we can get back in.
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can get in. Looking for that 49.25. See, I filled. Oh my word, I only picked up 420. Lol. Let's see. So I filled. See, would have been up like. Goodness me, would have been up 16 points. Only partially filled. How many contracts did I fill up there? Filled 12 contracts. Not the full allotment. So that would have been 20 points. Would have took us into the 30s. The problem might be is I may get a long setup. That may be a problem. Down at 56. Certainly would have preferred to pick up the 35 points. Down to the 49.25. That would have been my preference. Certainly would have been my preference. If we get a long trade, we're still going to take the long trade. Goodness me. Because let's see, that would be a reverse of this candle here. Couldn't quite see that follow through of that big move there from the 350s to the 400s relative to the volatility we've seen today. Rather large candle. You can see we've got some volume around the 73s. Got some high volume there. Got a bit of a dip over at the 83s. It's been like that all morning around the 83s. Let's see. 73 to 83. We're looking at 49.25s. If this gets down to the 49.25, I don't think next time I'm going to put a limit order. May just mark it in. Price gets to where I need it to be then. I'll mark it. May serve my interest more. I've got to keep an eye on the market here. Goodness me. Execution errors across the board. Where did we go there? Down to 60, could have been 26, could have been down 30. Let's see what this market wants to do here. Let's come down to this moving average. Has it played a role? Not really. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my, 1 hour to market close. I guess we're not going to get our profits back. Not going to get our profits back today. Which is okay. I suppose a smaller losing day is not the worst thing in the world. Just doing some checks here. So that would have been a loser. But it would have been that one. Let's see, this one. Even more of a loser. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this one here. This one right there. Goodness me, down to 55. I mean 30. Took us into the 20s. Go have a look at the twos. Just hanging around high volume. So we've got a 49.75. Should have just marketed in. Should have just marketed in. Rather than fill 12 contracts. Seems like we are going to get down to 49.25, but let's not count our chickens. This is 520. 100. Gone on to 50-50. That level's down at 49.25. Here we go. Three ticks away. Yep, 49.25 would have been hit. So
Order cancelled.
more execution errors. That's fine. That is fine. Thing is, may not get a setup. May not get a setup. Oop. Hold on. Let's have a... So we got down to as low as 48.75. 2 ticks below that, 49.25. I'm trying to do some back testing here, but having some difficulties. Did I cancel that order? Yep, I've canceled that order. Ready for a long if I get one. Seems like I might get one. Run to that moving average. Let's see if it acts as resistance. So we've come down to this 200 on the 2 minute. Right into this area. Moving average acting as some minor resistance at the moment. Over on the 5s. Seems like we're putting in a lower high. Could say it's a head and shoulders pattern. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Roll potential here. High volume on the most recent candle. Breaking through those down to the 42s. Let's see. On the 2s, where are we? Enlarge. Okay, 39.75. Chopping around. Chopping around. Chopping around. Let's do some more of that testing. Let's see. If we went long here. Yep, that would have worked. And hold on. We couldn't go along there. No, we couldn't. Couldn't go along until right here. I would have lost. We'd have to wait. Wait. I ran long here. Would have lost again. I've been very frustrated. Long here. I guess no adjustments. Along there. Yep, no adjustments. Been over there. Like here. Stopped out. Like here. Target. Like here. Stopped out. Stopped out. Target. Target. Stopped out. Target. Okay. Oh, hold on. Looks like I'm about to get along. Oh, hold on. Got a long
Order
trade.
filled.
Let's see. 49.75. 49.75. 74.50. There we go. course, that moving average could be a nuisance again. It's already acted as a resistance there from the 67s all the way down to the 38s. 30 points off that level. Testing it again. It could be a nuisance.
Target filled.
Okay. Goodness me, I'll be well on my way to break even at this point. If the other trades would have worked out. Certainly giving me ideas for the rest of the week. Just going to call it a day there. I don't anticipate. Well, actually, 21, 40, 39 minutes. Maybe one more setup. Maybe just one more setup. I'll wait. Oh my.
Order
Long.
submitted. Order filled.
Okay. Got an even better price. 30, so 350.50. $84.75. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like it's going to be a stop out.
Stop filled.
Well, I guess I was stopped out there. Down 58. Gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Certainly the market's gone into a bit of a chop. What's that, 150 Eastern time? Market's gone into a bit of a chop, so we'll call it there. Down 58. Look at the trade performance. Over on the trade performance, we were positive, only slightly up 11. Drew down 53, recovered up to 23. Drew down again, down as low as 78. Finally going to leave today at 58. Over on the analysis page, no, the summary page. Negative across both long and shorts, negative profit factor. Accuracy is higher at 53%, but got the reverse of what I did yesterday. So average win, half the size of the average loss. Largest win, similar size to largest loss. Time in the market about 4 minutes. Certainly saw some positive things about the market. So definitely be coming back tomorrow to see what the market has in store. And with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.